Mate, that is haunting. I'll go back and watch it again. Hello everyone, welcome in. My name is Kai Zammit. I'm a director, cinematographer and writer based in the south of the UK. And today in this video we're going to be continuing our World of Warcraft cinematic journey. And today we're going to be checking out the cinematic titled Battle for Azeroth. Like normal with these cinematics, first I'm going to watch it, give you my reaction, then afterwards that's where I'll break it down as a filmmaker and talk more about the filmmaking side of things. It's also a place where I get to share my thoughts and opinions about the cinematic itself. And lastly, if you enjoy this video, please give the video a like as it helps the video and the channel with the whole YouTube algorithm, but mainly it tells me that you're enjoying the content and the franchises that we're covering here on the channel. And guess what? I'll make you some more. So with all that said and done, let's go, shall we? To war. May contain content inappropriate for children. Like normal, the logo comes up, but that was a really dramatic key. If I can turn this up. So this is it now, is it?
Is a cycle of hatred. Alliances forged and broken. We have paid.
There's a lot of meaning in that piano chord.
And we have forgotten what makes us strong.
The first time I saw... Whoa. Okay. First time I saw those eyebrows, I cracked up, but now I'm into it.
Will be ours.
Yo!
We have her cornered.
I love the way they look.
Keep firing!
Mate, the way the camera's moving. Look at the layers. Got Dutch angles just to show you how big it is. So the last one I watched is the soldier. That was him, wasn't it? Or old soldier. No, it's not him. Oh, I don't know, is it? Dude, that wasn't that blue elf in the last one, was it? A blue orc. Oh, mate, she's all nimble. Mate, the kinetic editing on this. Nice, keeping her center frame. The fuck? Oh no, that's him, isn't it? Oh, he's alright then. The way this looks, there's so many layers to it. Foreground, midground, background. It's got American colour palette. God, how much did this cost? Oh, he's human. Oh, is that the guy from War Within? And yes, it is him. Oh, mate. Wow, has he come under darkness or something? Look at the way they've lit him on the front. Now the light's coming back to his eyes. Holy shit, what a shot. Dude, he's more powerful, isn't he? He looks a lot younger than that War Within cinematic. I have no idea what the hell is going on, but I love it. Even the instruments they're using and the orchestral for him. Were there more drums? Oh mate, everyone's loving it. Why'd they stop it there? I was getting well into that then. Bastards. I was like proper enjoying myself. Because it's so overwhelming. All these characters. Like, I'm guessing obviously if you're a fan of it. I'm a cold caller to this. So I have no idea what the hell's going on. Except I've only got pre-faces, as in pre-bridges from the last cinematic I watched. Which is the old soldier. And then Anduin, the young lad. Who looks a bit ropey in the future. I didn't expect that to be him. So all these pieces I'm starting to put together. I love it. But it's like a proper bridge. You had like a story. You had like a narrative going up and down. Then you had that bridge on there. So it was more of a lull. And then fuck me, just as it starts to kick off again, they cut to black. Oh, it was good. But let's break it down. Again, just to repeat myself, I have no idea what the hell is going on. But the fact that I'm already invested in the franchise, again, I don't know all the characters, but I want to watch a movie on this. I want to play the games. I know they're nothing like this, I've heard that. But it's doing its job. It's selling me from the cinematic to pick up the game or at least inquire about it. And that's the power of marketing, and marketing that's done well. And at the same time, giving you fan service. If you're a fan of this, all these characters, you must be like frothing in your pants watching this. Honestly, amazing. Let's break this puppy down. So what we've got straight away, we've got our normal card ESRB rating. Right, with Blizzard stuff at the moment, what I've noticed is they come up with the logo, they have like a little glowy light on it, like a little spotlight, and then they will have like an instrument, yeah? Let's go back 5 and just hear it. Listen for it. That told me that this is going to be not dark, but I knew something was going to happen. And when I say that, I mean like I knew it's going to be coming from a darker narrative, and it was coming to have loss or the severity of war. Because it's the piano chords that are playing. Music, yeah, is a character that speaks directly to you the audience, yeah. It's non-diegetic sound. Non-diegetic means it's the sound of the world. It's not the sound of the world, okay? It's what we hear. It's not what the characters hear. That's called diegetic. And then it's very subtle. It fades out, and then you hear the ambience of the world. The diegetic sounds come in. And then she speaks.
Is a cycle of hatred.
And because it's a voiceover in terms of film psychology, it's known as the voice of God. They're there to give you tidbits of the information, but they don't tell you the whole story. They plant the seed, yeah, or they ask you questions, or they get you to think of questions.
Alliances forged and broken.
Again, we can hear someone walk in. So when we come, basically all that is a pre-bridge, yeah. So that means we're hearing the character first, and then the narrative takes us in.
We have paid the price for sharing this world.
So for me,
have forgotten.
So for me as a cold caller coming in, and just as an audience member, we are, the way this is basically the way the narrative is done, we are more connected with her, this character. I don't even know her name. And the reason being is because we heard her voice with the music, and then we saw her.
What makes us?
And look at this. This is gorgeous. You know you're in for an expensive ride. The fact is that you've got black screen bars, yeah, 235.1 mask, that's cinescope, yeah. The way the camera's dollying in, look at the colour palette, low-key lighting, that American look. Yeah, so low-key lighting is basically where you emphasise on the shadows, use the light to shape your scenery or your subjects. But it's mainly about the shadows, yeah.
We have paid the price.
Heavy in the heavily saturised. She runs in centre frame, camera orbit strafes around her, into pull focus. Like doing this on real life cameras is a right fucking pain in the arse unless you've got like a follow focus. But if you're trying to do it on your own, actually nowadays you can do it all on autofocus primarily now. But normally you would have a follow focus, as in someone that pulls focus for you. But yeah, look at it, man. All in her eyes. Look at these catchments. We can see all of this, yeah? The catchment, they want you to look at her eyes. That's why they've centre framed her. And look at all this loveliness. This is a nice clean frame, but look at the layers. She's our mayground, yeah? Or if anything, I'd say she's a foreground. You've got the smoke as the mayground, and all this shit is the background. Layers. And what's she say?
And we have forgotten What makes us strong?
Makes us strong, and the camera does a little rumble. Do you see that? It's a little, it's very subtle, but it's enough to emphasize the picture.
Strong.
Love it. Then the music comes in with the powerful, yeah, look what they're doing with their titles. They're making them zoom up, yeah, everything is always moving, and that's how you know you're on a cinematic, a movie experience. Cinema means movement, and that's what we're getting. Look, here we go, we're trucking here from camera left to right. Trucking means going sort of left and right, right and left. And then they introduce you to this. Like, look at this, dude. Look, it clearly I knew something was going to happen with this sword because it was the key focus. Foreground, midground, background. What confused me is I was expecting like the orcs and that woman with the eyebrows to have just all monsters. So when I see this really cool character, I love him. I don't know who he is, but I just love the fact he's like a powerful, wolf. Beautiful blue eyes. And it's like, it confused me. So I was expecting him to be on the monster side. I'm just going to call them monsters for layman's terms.
My king, we have her cornered.
And he doesn't say anything. It's all like a mystery, isn't it? And it just keeps you surprised. The only thing I found really bizarre was the fact that he was bigger than him. So immediately, what they call that is a power struggle, yeah? The power status. We know they're powerful by the way the camera is tilted up at them. We are below them. Okay? But when you look at the two together, you'd think he looks more badass. He'd be more powerful than him. How they make him look a little bit... How they keep his power status in shot, yeah, within the scene, is by blacking out his eyes. Because you can't see his eyes, it's surrounded in mystery. Keeps the power status. Let's go back 10. Look at the way the camera's put in focus. Very cinema.
We have her cornered.
And they hold it. And then we've got more and more trucking shots.
Keep firing.
And the camera is always, do you know what I mean? The camera's moving. But it's, look at all this stuff. Look at the colour palette, yeah? Look at this, another little thing. You ever find like Endgame, like Marvels and other big war scenes, they always put loads of blue in there, yeah? They normally strip the colour out. They'll have like blue hints, but this is a forest, yeah? This should be surrounded in beautiful, lush green. They don't. They strip the saturation. They put key pockets in here of light, like we've got green there in colour, bit of purple, but they knock it down. And the reason being is this, watch. Bam! Because they want the oranges to be popping, yeah? It makes them look more dramatic. Look at all this. Dude, it's the kinetic energy within the shots. Look at this. They even make the dwarves look powerful. But look at where their eye level is. Right across the 180 line. Right in the middle here. By doing that, it knocks their status down compared to these. Look, foreground, midground, background. It's all about layers. This is beautiful. This Dutch angle and the way they tilt it up. Look at this. This Dutch angle is to show you, it's to make you feel a bit uneasy. Okay, that's what you use it for. And they're doing it because this massive speary thing, yeah, in this, it tells me, I'm like, I know that's powerful, but how powerful? I don't know, but I know it's powerful, but it makes me feel uneasy. Now the camera's doing a very soft tilt up. What's amazing about it, it's not crazy shake, yeah? It's not like Jason Bourne or anything. It's Hollywood shake, as in you can see everything. Interestingly enough, if you're interested in lighting, okay, if you paint like Warhammer figures and things like that, if you look at the lighting, this is middle of the day, yeah? Looking at this, but look at the light. Even though it's harsh, there is dark shadows and things like that. But look at the face, it's very rolled off. Rolled off means it sort of rolls off into the darkness. It rolls off into the harshness. It's not like when you film in the middle of the day, you've got those sharp edges of your shadows. They roll off beautifully, almost like cosmetic commercials. And by doing that, they've got their key light, which is the sun, and they've just pretend that there's loads of cloud in there, which it diffuses the light. And that's how you make your stuff look softer. So if you paint figures, you want a nice roll off, that's how you do it. You want to make it look as if, look at your hand with under a light, put a sheet of white paper in front of it, or put a white sheet, like a bed sheet, and look how the light hits your hand. It rolls off, and that's how you figure out how to get better with your lighting. See, look, this is harsh. Yeah, we've got this like harsh brightness, yeah, these pockets, but look at the rest of it. It's just rolling off. Look, beautiful. So, sorry, is this the character from Old Soldier? It's been a while since I've seen it, so I'm just trying to piece it all together. Is that him? Because he had a nose piercing. And what I love about this, even though she's portrayed as a witch, like we started with her, do you know what this is? This close-up, these shots of the eyes, is how we connect with them as a character, as a human. Even with that wolf-looking character, it's all about the eyes, yeah? It doesn't matter if you're man, monster, or beast, whatever it is. It's all about here, how you connect with them. But how do you connect with a character with no eyes, who's got blindfolded? You still shoot it here, because the eyebrows, yeah, this socket area will tell you everything you need to know. And look, that's why they've got this beautiful catchment in her eye. They want you to look. She blinked turn then. So she did a half blink. So the point is, what I mentioned about the blink turn is when you get commercials and things like that, or it's prettier to make the eye move rather than a big eye that just moves like that. You don't want to see the micro jitters. So when you see people turn, they do a lot of turning blinks or half blinks, which she does here. But it's still enough for us to register. It still looks prettier than her eyes being open and just seeing the micro jitters of her eye. Another thing, guys, if you're interested in cinematography, how do I know this is a powerful moment? Watch what the camera's doing. The camera is dollying in. It's coming closer, yeah, to the subject. That's how you know if it's a thought, look, or saying. It's a powerful moment within the film. And for this, it's in her head. She knows what she's got to do. The music's, yeah, let's see. Getting closer and closer. There's a little blink turn up. Our sex appeal. Then the shadow forms, yeah? The shadow forms to tell us subconsciously, yeah? They call this a subtext, story within a story, that her inner demon's about to come out. Do you know what I mean? And then her eyes glow. And that's how you do it. And what they did is they made it look as if it was the sun. Yeah, you can see the clouds coming over. And you see it here. And the music kicks in. Yeah, we've got our crescendo, yeah? The ensemble. I love that. Little moment to breathe. Watch. Bang, bang. Hold. You hear him. You hear the diegetic sound of him breathing. It's there to make you feel something. And look where the light is. Where they want you to look on screen. The whitest and lightest bit. Down here. So we heard him. Oh, shit. Carries weight with the impact of what she's doing. The way the camera is moving, yeah, but it's not shaky camera. It looks epic. Mate, that is haunting. I'll go back and watch it again. She sounds heroic because the orchestral's telling me that it's a heroic thing that she's doing. And then they juxtaposition it. Watch. Rip the music out. Fucking warp the camera like it's having a funny spasm. Look at this. It's demonic. It's so weird, isn't it? Because it's a juxtaposition of something really heroic and then something demonic. And look at the beautifulness of using the smoke and hazy to build all the texture. It gives you layers. Look at this. It's like a fucking Bob Ross painting. Gorgeous. Look at the power status. Yeah, the camera's coming in, tilting up. Music is stripped. Echo, reverb that voice. Because it's a powerful moment. The camera dollied in. What would happen if the camera was static? It wouldn't be as epic. And then look, they're feeling it. They don't need to say anything even though he screams, right? The camera is tracking forward, or dollying forward. And the camera shakes as well, look. Now the camera is going back with him. We've got that kinetic energy, yeah? So when you watch something, you go, God, that was powerful. You get goosebumps from it. 9 times out of 10, it'll be the camera moving forward, manipulating how you feel. Look at this beautiful thread of storytelling, yeah? Camera goes with him. It's not shaking. Flips out the flag. We go to this character from the previous one. He was quite nice. I quite like this character, but I connected with them because I see it from them. So when I see them get hurt, I'm like, oh no, it's not him. I quite like him. Clever, isn't it? Because this is my second appearance or second time with these characters. Yeah, look at the thread of storytelling. Yeah, look at the way the camera's flowing. Watch. Up. Bam. It follows it beautifully. And look at that. They call that a kinetic edit or a kinetic cut. Watch. So watch. The flame lava is going camera right. Yeah. Boom. And then watch what happens with this ox looking thing. This dude fucks off over here. It continues the motion. Yeah. So he fucks off over there and then he's basically like lava coming through. Yeah. That's kind of how it works. It's called a kinetic cut. Whoa. And do you know how they make that look more epic? How they make it look more ferocious? By zooming the camera in ever so slightly, being shot on a telephoto lens, rather than a wide angle lens, what they're doing is it compresses the background. So when this character, not him, so that's a wide angle lens, yeah? This is not, this is a telephoto lens, it's on a, because what happens is a little micro jitter. Say it was on a wide angle lens and you did this, you'd feel it ever so slightly. Like a wide angle lens like I'm filming on now, when I bring the subject closer, like my hand, it looks more epic. He's further away, so you zoom it in, compresses the background, so if you move slightly, like this, it fucking astronomically moves on camera. And that's how they're making his action look more crazy. Plus they're filling it up with foreground elements, yeah? By watching, where was it, a guy around here? All this stuff, yeah, like that. And that's how they do it. Even there, look at their wide up top. You think, oh, it's a wide shot. There's no layers. Absolutely is. Look at the smoke. Foreground, midground. It's 2 layers. With this shit as well. There we go. There's your foreground. You'd think that. So that's your midground, background. Watch the flame. Foreground. Gives you layers, yeah? 3 layers there. You think they're not doing it on wides. They are. And you should be doing it on your wides. If you're in game animation, drawings. That's how you do it. Fill up your layers, yeah? Powerful moment. Camera's dollying forwards. He looked like he was going fast, a bit like a car commercial. You go towards the subject goes the opposite direction. I love this little body language that I'm seeing here. He looks at him. Sir! Fuck! Yeah, it gives that character power. But I wasn't expecting such a light-hearted tone. Camera's below. Looking up. So even this character here, yeah, Alduin. So when we look at this character, he's beating bigger foes, but he still has power status on screen because we are below him, yeah, looking up. Look at the way he's framed. The 180 lines there. His eye and head is up here. He has the power still within the scene, even though he's been swamped by these orcs. They are orcs, aren't they? Look at this, mate. He got knocked the fuck out. Look what happened. Bosh. However, he got knocked back. He didn't lose his power. He still looks like a badass. Look at his foreground, midground, background, yeah? Because he's still high up. Look at the camera language is not shooting down at him. Imagine you were standing over someone. We're not up there, are we? Look where we are. We are with him. Yeah? Even in his weakest moment. I'd call it his baby moment. Look, the eye level is still on the horizon. We are connecting with him. Nice, beautiful catchment. So I want you to look at the eyes. Beautiful edge light here. So if you're lighting, your key lights up here, your sun, a bit harsher because the sun's out. They've got like a little reflector up here. This is how you do it. By the way, that's why it looks cinematic, because of the backlighting. Powerful moment. He had a moment to think, yeah? Watch the camera. What's the camera doing, guys? It's dollying forward right up here, because this shows how we are feeling. Fuck me, it's hot up here. Filming in the summer, guys. Jesus. So it's a powerful moment. Yeah, he's still got the power status, yet he's getting shot. Yeah, that foreground, midground, background. By the way, can you imagine what it would look like without no smoke and haze? Garbage. We always use smoke and haze in cinematography, or you should be doing it, because it gives you texture within your shots. It's also how you show light. That was beautiful. So that one coming at him, is that the orc from the first one? No, it's not him, is it? It's a nobody, because he had a red Mohican. See what? Look at the power status. Yeah, watch. The orc came in, he was above ground. Look where the camera's looking down at him almost. Yeah, the camera's getting higher and higher and higher with every hit. What's it doing to him? Make him look weaker. So when we get to Anduin, look at the power status of him. Cinematic, because he's backlit. Darkest moment. Shadow over his eyes. Have it, you bastard. Look at it, look. Come on, you son of a gun. Bam! Look at this. Foreground element, yeah? Mayground, background. All this shit, giving us texture. This is a breather. Music's gone. We're getting nothing but ambience, yeah? Ambience and diegetic sound. We're hearing his breath. Harshly lit. Look at this. Harsh line. This is like a bit quite harsh, yeah? This was a bit more that cosmetic one I was talking about. It rolls off more. This is harsh. Almost got a little bit of halation. Halation is basically when you get harder edges of your light, because it's when you filmed on 35mm, you get that. You add it in post-production now. I do it on my commercials all the time. Clever, innit? Look at the lighting. It's his darkest moment. Look at, can't see his eyes. They've taken the captions out. There's a little bubby one in there. Look, looks like an arsehole, monster. Look, he's scanning. Do you know what I mean? He's scanning it, but it's not like rough, is it? It's still quite Hollywood, yeah? Still quite pretty. Look at this beautifulness. Look, harsh lighting, all these pockets of light. Bam, bam, bam. Yet this is soft. This looks like he's got a reflector on him, like a big whiteboard or a big bit of sheet of paper or something bouncing up at him. But as the music, as he starts, the camera's dollying in, music's coming in, inspired by the light. Clouds start to lift, light in his face. He knows what he must do because the dolly in the camera coming in is telling me what it's going to be doing. Powerful moment. Dude. Why does that work so good? I don't know what it is. I think it's the Dutch angle. The way it hits. Does it shake when it hits the floor? Yeah. Looks so good because he hit the camera. The way he threw it, he didn't almost throw it. It was very little motion. Look at the composition. Composition, yeah, is your framing. Another word for it. You rule the thirds, middle, camera right, camera left. He's right over here. He left all this negative space. This. Shit framing. Don't do that. But they left it open because I knew they were going to fill it up. Bam. Camera shake. Got a nice beautiful lens flare. Giving us a foreground, mayground, background. Boom. With the sound effect of the thunder. Add all those elements together. Powerful. And then the camera's almost like pedestaling up towards him. Pedestal is the vertical position. Yeah. Trucking's left and right. Pedestaling is up and down. Oh, look at how close we are to his face. Close up, ECU, medium shot, wide, quick shot, back up again to his face. Because what I'm telling you guys, this is how you feel all emotion. You see with student films and people just starting out. When they film, they're right in the fucking car park filming it. You got to be up here. No good. Be up close, be excited. That's why I'm getting pumped by watching this, getting excited. Getting excited about being a filmmaker or just creating something arty. Because this is giving me the momentum because of the powerfulness in the faces. Here we are. Cameras. Right, okay, what they did there with that, and very interesting enough, is they replicated. So the camera's coming down. It is a powerful moment because it's on his going to his face. But they're replicating the next element in shot. So that's the thunder, whatever it is that's coming down at him, yeah? It's replicating. It's kinetic editing. It's kinetic visual language. Bam! We've got a nice wide. The camera's shaked. You see a lot of CGI artists do this when they're cinemas. They don't shake the camera. This it feels like a movie because the camera feels like it's shot by a camera operator or it was on a Hollywood set. Camera shakes, does it not? Yeah, giving us the energy. Coming up to wide, showing us the full everything was going on. But look at the framing. Look at the composition. It's not just him, is it? Got these arrows, foregrounds, maygrounds, background. Yeah, and also by having this shit here, so this big staff and the arrows, what they're doing is framing your eye to the middle. That's how you do it. So if you're ever taking photographs and you have like a dirty framing, it's not quite dirty framing. Dirty framing would be like someone, like a body in the shot. His helmet was, not helmet, you know when he got knocked on his arse? Let me see if I can find it for you guys, because I think it's good to learn this. Oh, fuck it. I'll put a picture up or something. No, I will find it. Bollocks to it. Where is it? It's important that you learn this stuff. Here we are. Bam! See this here? This is dirty framing, yeah? So, well, technically, yes, it is, because if he was in focus, by something being in the frame blocking your view, that would be dirty framing. Where the other one, when we had his powerful moment, yeah, that was not. That was beautifully framed. Because I want your eyes here. Also, it's the brightest part. Look at the power status on screen. I know they're powerful. By looking at where we are on the thing. We're not, if we were directly with them, like where we were with Anduin earlier, as in the camera was level with their eye down here, that means we were able to connect with them. We know that these are powerful. This lovely soft lighting. Gorgeous. Powerful moment. Look how realistic it looks. Wow. Well, I say realistic, the visual fidelity is stunning. If this was all like darkness and you could only see parts of it, it would look more realistic. Low-key lighting CGI does. But by having all this water in his eyes, we are connecting with this character like, oh my god, he's having a moment, isn't he? Yeah? Why? Because we're that close to his eyes. And everyone else starts rising up. They're using the colour palette, the gold, to give us that heroicness. See? So when you get the contrasting colours, look at the blue, it's popping. Beautiful roll off on the shadows. Lovely. And we're having these breather moments, yeah? You find that with battle scenes. You can't just be all out war. You have to have these breather moments to make... Basically what happens is, so when the next bit kicks off, you're like, oh my god, yeah? And that's what it is. They're basically treated like little pockets, little... Basically like a song, yeah? You have like a bridge in there. Just change the tempo up a bit. And look how cinematic it looks, yeah? The ensembles come in, big crescendo, backlit, look. Gorgeous, that's why he looks cinematic. He's got heavy on the silhouette. If you guys are struggling with your lighting, as in they're too silhouetted when you backlight something, just get a reflector or get a white sheet or anything like that to bounce a bit of the light back. And that's how you pick up, you see a little bit of the detail. Mate, even his teeth's got, look, so if this was a reflector, you can see it bouncing in. Look at his eyes. Beautiful, nice edge lighting to separate him from the back. His framing, beautiful, right centre frame for his powerful, let's go back 10. Beautifully centre framed for a powerful moment. And the music, you just feel inspired, didn't you? This is the right time to use orchestral music. And then the music, the drums, when it's them. I love these little smirks. Yeah! Look at this, powerful. It just screams. Subtle motion, yeah? The camera's dollying in, just a little smirk. Character development. Tells me she's loving it. Alright, big boy. Let's go. Yeah, it's not shaky, is it? You could have had it shaky. It's a little bit shaky with them, but as it came through, it smoothed out a bit. Okay, quick question for you guys. Who looks more powerful in this exchange? Well, he does, doesn't he? Because he's higher in the thing, but so the camera's more looking up at him. Yet they don't lose their status, just he looks way more badass, more powerful because of it. And look at this, you can see these light rays, by the way, because of the smoke. Okay? Beautiful. That, by the way, when you change the differences in speed, as in this bit here, it's going fast to then slow. It's called a speed ramp. Oh! Oh! Flash to white. Beautiful. Most people would have just ended it on black. But they did it with white because they wanted to use it for this shit, but also to give you the edging on your writing, on your text. Battle for Azeroth. Mate, even the music, like the way the crescendo, they know they've basically created a movie there. That was a full cinematic. That was like Lord of the Rings epic. Yeah, that was the right time to use the music. The music fueled the fight. The kinetic camera work fueled the emotion, and the close-ups of the eyes made us connect as an audience member with either the witch woman looking thing. What the hell is she? Is she an elf or something? And then you got the human. You can connect with both these characters because of the eyes. Yet we were led in there with the woman character. Yet because we heard more of his voice within the world, we became more connected with Anduin. And Anduin, whatever his bloody name is. They knew what they were doing. But that's the right use of music. And so many people go wrong with that. They'll have like really big orchestral scores when they're starting out on they'll be making a sandwich and it just doesn't work. And there you are. Really hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope you enjoyed the reaction and my filmmaker's breakdown of it. I absolutely love this one, and there's so much to learn here, and there's so much I could teach you. I just tried to speed them up a little bit faster, because otherwise I could be talking about it for hours, and I know you guys don't want that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Either it be a World of Warcraft video or another game franchise. See you later. Bye bye.
Out of time!